Hey, good morning guys. Welcome back to the Rod Shop. Today we're doing epoxy over carbon fiber grips, so stick around. Okay, so I have several different types of carbon fiber gripped rods in my personal arsenal. I have the American Tackle G2 system, which is complete and finished. I have either CRBs or Forecast carbon fiber uncoated. I have some that I have coated. This one I'm gonna do a little different, so I thought I'd bring you along just to show you some options. Okay, well, let's mix up some epoxy. Black. I'm going to mix up about 3 cc's of each. Give me plenty. I'm going to do some marble pigments in them. I'm not going to be using marbling mud. Yeah, it's Halloween obviously because cameras aren't working right. The light keeps going on and off. I guess I got a ghost in the garage here. Let's mix this up real quick. Now one thing, this is the rod, this is my personal, this is a 650, NFC 650, which is the 7-foot medium heavy high mod, super lightweight blank. And this is the one I have done the marbling underneath the exposed Alps MVT reel seat, which is rapidly becoming my favorite reel seat to fish. It's just very comfortable. You can lock the reel down with the double locking nut. It's just awesome. Okay, let's use this one. Alright, so we're going to mix for 3 minutes. It's kind of warming this up. I may not mix for all 3 minutes. Because I'm going to wind up mixing individually once I add the marbling pigment to it. So it'll get some more mix time. So I'm going to let this go about 2 minutes. All of my streaking is gone anyway, and the AC is not working great. In the Rod Shop, fortunately, it's not 100 degrees out anymore. It may be time to replace the AC there. But with it being 76 degrees in the Rod Shop here, this stuff is pretty thin. Not really bubbling much. And it's mixed pretty well. Okay, so let's do a couple things. First thing we're going to do is we're going to separate into 3 different cups because I'm going to add 3 colors. In fact, I may actually add 4, but I will swirl in a 4th color later if I decide to do that. So, alright, that's my base color. Let's do, I'm going to need some plastic mixing sticks. And a couple of these. My favorite tool for adding pigment is my X-Acto knife, actually. So I'm going to add some red, same colors as we put on the blank. I'm just going to make this red a little thicker. And then we're going to do the pearl. And we're going to do silver. Now, this is a new technique that I've never tried, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I get a cool result. I don't know exactly what result I'm going to get, and you really never do with marbling, but sometimes you have an idea. This time, I got no idea, so let's mix this up. Alright, that's the silver. That's the red. And then the white pearl. Alright, so it's warm in here, which is good because I want this to go on pretty thin. I've got a very stiff brush. I buy 3 different kinds of brushes. I think they're all linked down in the description below. I buy them from Amazon most of the time. This is a flat. I mean, it's just an artist painting brush, but they're the cheap disposables for crafting. And it's stiff and it's got a flat edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to streak it, I think, in different directions, then put all of my colors on, and then we'll use the heat gun to get them to swirl a little bit. Now, I did not put a base coat on intentionally. Now, one thing about these grips, and these are the Forecast grips, is that even with the butt cap and most reel seats, there is a minor difference in height. These grips are just a little bit smaller OD than the reel seat and the butt cap, and what that allows you to do, if you don't do anything to it, it's fine. It's barely noticeable till you look at it in a bright light. But what you can do is you can put a real thin coat of epoxy to seal these, which I have many of my rods done that way, and they still wind up flush with the butt cap and with the reel seat. So let's start with this. And just see what kind of pattern we can get out of this. And the intention, I think, is going to be to add a thin, very thin clear coat over this after I get my colors on and let it cure for a little bit. I really didn't want them to swirl too much, although they will, some, especially where I'm planning on mixing them together. And I'm going to go over some of the areas that are already marbled here in the handle to kind of get a similar pattern. And this in the split grip here is definitely getting another coat or 2 of clear to get it flush with. Alright, now I'm going to take a brush that's pretty dry. And just smear, because again, this stuff is really thin. I'll clean my brush a little bit. I got it on a little heavy in some spots. Alright, now we're going to put a little silver on. I'm just wiping my brush clean. It doesn't have to be spotless. With a little silver as the accent. Doesn't look that much different than the white pearl, but there is some difference there. And some of you guys aren't too impressed with the marbling. So I've been some comments about the fish don't seem to like it too much, so, but I know who you guys are, and they're making fun of me, but they're local and they're friends, so thanks G for keeping me honest. Okay, now let's see what we can do with the red. I'm hoping this red will show a little better on the black, but it doesn't, not a whole lot actually. And again, worst case, you don't like it, sand it off. Or cover it in black. But this is my rod, so this is where I do my experimenting to see if stuff works, how it turns out. I don't really care so much overall look. When I'm done, I just want them to fish well. But this is where I can kind of play mad scientist and figure out what does work. And I don't normally show a lot of this stuff. Not that I'm trying to hide it. It's just I didn't personally think it made good videos for you guys, but I've been told to the contrary by comments. So hopefully this will at least inspire you to try something different, even if you don't do this technique. Some other technique that you'll come up with after watching this video, and try something different. That's the great thing about custom rods, is that anything you want and can imagine you can do. And I'm just kind of mixing my colors a little bit. To get blends. I got some pearl, I got some red in the brush, I got some silver in the brush. And it looks like a strawberry milkshake. You like the way that's turning out. That light keeps changing its mind about whether it wants to be on or not. Alright, just about enough. This epoxy's about done, time-wise, so I gotta get cracking on it. Almost looks like Christmas colors at this point. And that camera quit. Still having camera issues. Don't know what's going on, but hopefully I get those sorted out sooner than later, because they're making me a little crazy. Okay, now like I did on the other video about marbling, I'm just going to take my pick maybe get that camera to go again, and I'm just going to strike it and get some streaking in it, and it breaks up the colors. Alright, now we're almost done. It does look like a candy cane almost. Not a bad look. We'll see what it looks like when we put some heat on it, and see if we can really get some swirl in it. Alright, one last trick I'm going to try is a little bit of vertical swirl. So I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to stand it and get it to sag in the vertical direction. It should at least give it a little different look. Now I do all these crazy things on my personal handles, so I look in the rod locker and I can tell what I've got on what rod because of the crazy handle stuff I have in there. You look at my rod locker, it's crazy. I took a picture of it. When I was in, I pulled all the rods out of the rod locker and brought them in when I was in Guntersville. One, because I didn't want to leave them in a boat, and two, I was going to do some re-rigging. But one of the things I did is I took a picture of all the crazy handles that I've done of the rods, at least the ones that I took with me. Now I like that, what is almost a vertical swirl. It's definitely a different look. You can see where the red and the silver and the white are running down or up the blank instead of around the blank. Which is a cool look. Definitely something different. I like it. I think I'm going to heat a little more. Well, it's different. I like it. You guys let me know down in the comments if you like this or not. If you like these kind of videos, the experimental videos, maybe not just the marbling stuff. When I'm in here playing Mad Scientist, I don't normally video a lot because I don't really know what the outcome is going to be. But if you guys are enjoying this type of video, at least, let me know down in the comments. I'll make some more. Because I'm in here all the time, and I video a couple times a week trying to get quality content out to you guys to help you with your rod building. Like I said, I don't normally video my crazy stuff, but maybe you guys have a crazy side too. If you've enjoyed what you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click the subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. That helps these videos get out to other people who are just starting rod building. It lends a lot of credibility to the channel when you guys are subscribed and liking the video, so I would appreciate your help in doing that. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.